Bill Cosby, the once beloved comedian and actor now in his late 80s, continues to be a figure of controversy long after his legal battles and public fall from grace. Recently, new attention has focused on old admissions regarding Quaaludes, a sedative drug popular in the 1970s, following reports about a deposition and ongoing civil lawsuits. Andrew Wyatt, who previously served as Cosby's crisis manager, appeared on a media program to address these matters, offering a defense that framed the drug's use in a historical and cultural context rather than criminal intent. According to accounts from Wyatt, Cosby denied the core allegations of non-consensual acts leveled against him over the years. In private conversations, Cosby reportedly told Wyatt he would never lead someone through the valley of shame, insisting the claims were untrue. However, he did acknowledge possessing and using Quaaludes during an earlier era. Wyatt recounted Cosby explaining that the pills were commonly known as disco biscuits, at the time, a slang term reflecting their widespread recreational popularity among entertainers and partygoers in the 1970s disco scene. Cosby allegedly noted that all of the entertainers had them, positioning the drug as a normalized part of that cultural moment rather than something sinister or unique to him. The deposition in question, referenced in media reports, detailed Cosby's receipt of a recreational prescription for Quaaludes from a gynecologist friend during a poker game more than 50 years ago, specifically before 1972. He reportedly refilled it 7 times. This information ties into a civil lawsuit filed by Donna Motzinger, who alleges Cosby drugged and assaulted her in 1972 while she worked as a waitress in California. The prescribing doctor, Dr. Leroy Amar, later had his medical license revoked in 1979 by California regulators, adding another layer to the historical scrutiny. Wyatt's comments aim to contextualize the era. Quaaludes, methaqualone, were legal with prescription in the U.S. until banned in 1984 due to abuse potential. Nicknamed disco biscuits for their euphoric and disinhibiting effects, they were part of the nightlife and celebrity culture of the time, often associated with increased sociability and sexual liberation in popular perception. Wyatt presented Cosby's admission as honest reflection on past recreational habits rather than an acknowledgement of wrongdoing in specific cases. Cosby's legal team has pushed back against sensationalized reporting, with representatives stating that certain media interpretations were inaccurate. They argue the deposition details do not equate to confessions of assault but rather describe consensual or contextual use in a different decade. This defense echoes earlier legal strategies during Cosby's criminal trials, where his attorneys sought to exclude or reframe references to Quaaludes as irrelevant to later accusations, given the drug's ban years prior. The broader saga involves dozens of women accusing Cosby of similar misconduct spanning decades, leading to his 2018 conviction, later overturned on procedural grounds, and multiple civil settlements. Discussions of Quaaludes resurfaced as part of efforts to establish patterns or intent in civil claims. Public opinion remains deeply divided. Supporters view the disco biscuits framing as evidence of cultural norms rather than malice, while critics see it as minimization of serious allegations involving power imbalances and consent.